So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the full blueprint that actually made me more than 100k selling beats online at the age of 16. I don't simply want to sit here and brag about myself, so I'm gonna just get started with the video. So the first thing that I need you to understand is that you need a traffic source. Like, this is the most important thing out of everything, right? Basically, what you want to do is get people attention to your craft, right? You could be having 100, even thousands of beats in your hard drive. If you're not putting the stuff that you have out there, nobody will basically care about you or even like hit you up or anything, because they don't know you make music, right? If you have beats but you don't upload them, how are people gonna know that you have a product for them that you could be valuable to them, right? The best platform that you could be using today is YouTube. Like, literally, I started out my career like this. I was uploading type beats on YouTube. At first I didn't really have an idea or like how to do it, but now like I have a very successful type beat channels pulling millions of views every month. This year I've probably been one of the fastest growing type beat channels on YouTube. Like, I have multiple type beats with millions of views, so YouTube is definitely not to sleep on. You could be hearing a lot of producers saying like YouTube is dead, type beats are, not worth it anymore, but trust me, there are still millions of people actually looking for beats on YouTube. Like, even all my placements that I got all come from YouTube. So trust me when I say that even big artists still look up their type beats on YouTube. So yeah, with this one you could have, type beats, obviously. I mean, everybody know about this. Not everybody know how to upload them correctly. Now, just to make it simple for you, I'm gonna be talking about all the crucial things that you need to take in consideration whenever you're uploading your type beats on YouTube. First one is consistency. This, bro, like, I could be saying this in every video that I'm gonna upload on this channel. It's like the most important thing, right? I see a lot of producers, they're sending me their link to their YouTube type beat channels and be like, why am I not getting views anymore? And then I see like only like 20 or even just 10 uploads, right? That's not possible. Like, you can't expect, even if like you don't have experience about like how the algorithm works of YouTube, you can't expect to see results as soon as you start uploading on YouTube. That's not possible. Definitely be consistent, and even if you see no views at the beginning, that's completely normal. Just keep going. The only thing that gotta motivate you is that you gotta trust the process. I had a type beat channel that I blew up a couple of months ago, and literally like the first beats, you can go check that out, but like the first beats that I uploaded only got a couple of hundred of views. At the beginning it was like even like simply 50 views per video. It was trash, but I kept uploading and eventually my channel started growing because I put the consistency into it. So this one is literally like number one. Second thing is starting your niche. If I talk about consistency, it's consistency even like targeting niche, right? This is also takes consistency. I see producers putting like, for example, I don't know, Lil Tony type beats on their channel, and then after a week they switch up to Playboy Cardi beats, then they start doing, I don't know, Destroy Lonely type beats. That's simply not how it works, because you can't expect to get results by following this random schedule. So for example, let's say I subscribe to a channel that does gaming content, right? So every week, I don't know, whenever they're uploading their videos on YouTube, I see a gaming video. That's what I want to see if I subscribe to that channel. But let's say, for example, the next week, they, out of nowhere, they upload a cooking video. Completely random on their channel. Nobody's gonna click on that because you have an audience that wants to see gaming videos. It's the same exact thing with type beats, right? If you're uploading, I don't know, let's say Lil Tony type beats, like, this gotta be your main keyword and your main title in all of your videos, like every single one. I'm gonna be showing you here on screen a screenshot of my main channel. You can see it's always the same artist. It's Splurge, right, in all of my videos, because that's simply the brand. Like, at some point, it's not even about targeting the artist. It really becomes your brand. Like, now if people look up Splurge type beats, I'm gonna be one of the first producers to pop up, because it's simply the niche that I wanted to target, and I've been consistent with it for over 2 years. So now I'm seeing the results of me being consistent. So if you're making Lil Tony type beats, always put this main artist in your title. Obviously, you don't want to be boring with it, because at some point YouTube will target you as spam if you always put the same title. So for example, you could be doing like, for example, Lil Tony X, I don't know, let's say Rock Baby, right? Rock Baby. So this could be like an alternative title to your usual, video that you upload on YouTube. And the last thing, it's very underrated. This actually, it's more about the actual beat that you're uploading on YouTube, is the mixing. Like, if the mix is not there, artists will definitely notice. A good mix actually means that, you have a high quality product, and obviously a customer prefers to buy a product that is high quality. And trust me, like, even the average viewer notice definitely if the beat is not mixed correctly. Obviously, you don't want to overthink about it. Like, usually I spend about like 10 minutes just mixing my beat, but simply because I want everything to be on point. And especially for type beats, you want the drums to be to stand out a lot, because you know, people when they look up type beats, they simply want to freestyle. So it's definitely worth it to have the drums, you know, to stand out. Now, once you have the traffic source like set up, we talk about YouTube. It could be either like Instagram with Reels, but like this is something it's not crucial to do. Like you could do it part-time, like if that makes sense. You know, you could be uploading type beats on YouTube and also doing Reels on Instagram just to speed up the process and you know, get more customers. Once you have the traffic source set up, you want to direct your viewers to your website, right? So this is the next step. There's a couple of things that you need to know about, for example, like pricing your beats or how to upload, like for example, beats on BeatStars. It's pretty simple, but especially for the price, I want to focus on this thing because many producers, especially when they first start, they tend to underestimate their work, right? Even myself, like, can you guess how much I sold my first beat for? It was actually $5, literally, like $5, and that price, it's shit, bro. Like, you shouldn't even think about selling your beats for $5. Now, don't ask me why I did. I was 14 years old. I had no idea what I was doing. But what I'm saying this here is that even if you don't have like motion, if you don't have customers yet, definitely don't put those, I don't know, beats for fucking $1. Nobody really cares about it. Like, if it's a good beat, they're gonna buy it anyway. Now, the price range that I will recommend you to like target, it's for the basic license I'm talking about, it's $20 all the way to maybe $40 if it's a very high quality beat. I put my beats for $35 just for the, you know, the MP3 file. It works for me. It could be whatever for you. Like, if you prefer to have your beats at a lower price and then maybe have, you know, higher licenses with, you know, more expensive prices, it's really up to you. But it's important to not shoot for crazy prices, fucking $500 for an MP3 license. That makes no sense. Nobody's gonna buy that. But also, like, don't do just like I did when I was 14 years old, just starting out selling beats, and fucking put your beats to BeatStars for $5. Like, now the website is especially important because from here you get all the customers directed to you, right? What I mean by this is they could be either texting you on Instagram, or you could be collecting their emails by literally like any email marketing service, and start sending them out like offers and deals by contacting them directly. Now, even if they target you on Instagram, bro, don't sleep on those DMs. Like, even if you see it's an artist that has a very small amount of followers, respond to them. Like, lower your ego, because most of the times they actually want to buy a beat directly for you. Maybe they trust you better, or they simply want to have that conversation with you. And like, if you build some kind of relationship with them, you can actually offer them deals and, I don't know, even mixing services, just because you build that connection with the artist. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is emails, because if you offer value from your website, it could be either free downloads, or even when they purchase a beat, you actually get their contact info. Like, if you have BeatStars, you can go check out like all your recipes, and you can see there's gonna be the emails. You could connect an email marketing service like MailChimp to do this thing automatically. That's what I use, but you could be also doing this manually. And simply what you want to do is the same exact thing with Instagram, but it's simply gonna be like much more professional and also automatic if you set up the email marketing service. And this is it. Like, this is literally everything you need to know. You know, it's pretty simple, but what matters is actually doing all these steps correctly. So focus on your traffic source first, focusing on having your type beats great, and then after that, bring your customers, your viewers to your website, and you can actually sell the beats. It's possible. Like, if I did it, if I managed to make a living of selling simply type beats on YouTube, you can do it too, 100%. So I hope this video actually helped you out, and I'ma see you on the next one with more gems.